The impending transition of power in Singapore, with Finance Minister Lawrence Wong set to become the nation's fourth Prime Minister, indeed marks a significant moment in the country's history. As we reflect on this forthcoming change, it's important to understand the legacies of the three Prime Ministers who have shaped Singapore's path thus far. Lee Kuan Yew, the Founding Father. Lee Kuan Yew, widely regarded as the founding father of modern Singapore, was the nation's first and longest-serving Prime Minister, holding office from 1959 to 1990. His tenure began even before Singapore gained independence, illustrating his pivotal role in shaping the nation's destiny from its early days. Lee's journey to leadership was marked by a remarkable blend of education, experience, and a profound commitment to public service. Educated in prestigious institutions both locally and abroad, including Raffles Institution, Cambridge University, and the London School of Economics, Lee was well-equipped intellectually to lead Singapore into nationhood. His foray into politics was catalyzed during his time in the United Kingdom, where he became deeply involved in discussions about the future of Malaya and Singapore. Upon his return to Singapore, Lee quickly rose through the ranks of the People's Action Party, PAP, eventually becoming its Secretary-General. His leadership was instrumental in guiding the PAP to victory in Singapore's first general election in 1959, paving the way for his appointment as Prime Minister. Lee's vision for Singapore was bold and ambitious. He spearheaded efforts to merge Singapore with Malaysia in 1963, envisioning a united Malayan nation. However, Singapore's eventual separation from Malaysia in 1965 marked a turning point, forcing Lee to chart an independent course for the fledgling nation. Undeterred by the setback, Lee embarked on a relentless journey to transform Singapore from a struggling city-state into a global metropolis. His leadership was characterized by a firm hand in governance, a pragmatic approach to policymaking, and an unwavering commitment to economic development. Under Lee's stewardship, Singapore achieved remarkable progress in various sectors, including education, healthcare, and infrastructure. He played a pivotal role in the establishment of key institutions such as Singapore Airlines and Changi Airport, laying the foundations for Singapore's economic success. Beyond his role as Prime Minister, Lee continued to serve as a statesman and mentor to future leaders, holding positions such as Senior Minister and Minister Mentor until his passing in 2015. His enduring legacy is felt not only in Singapore but also across the world, as a testament to the transformative power of visionary leadership. Goh Chok Tong, the pragmatic reformer. Following in the footsteps of Lee Kuan Yew, Goh Chok Tong assumed the mantle of leadership as Singapore's second Prime Minister in 1990. Often described as a pragmatic reformer, Goh's tenure marked a period of continuity and adaptation in Singapore's political landscape. Goh's journey to the prime ministership was characterized by a steady ascent through the ranks of government and the PAP. Educated at the University of Singapore, he began his career in the civil service before transitioning to politics. His leadership roles in various ministries, including finance, trade and industry, health, and defense, equipped him with the experience and expertise needed to lead Singapore into the 21st century. Unlike his predecessor, Goh adopted a more consultative approach to governance, recognizing the changing needs and aspirations of Singaporeans in a rapidly evolving world. He prioritized engagement with the middle class, establishing channels such as residence committees and the feedback unit to facilitate dialogue between the government and the people. Under Goh's leadership, Singapore continued its trajectory of economic growth and social development. He introduced various initiatives to address issues such as education, skills development, and income inequality, laying the groundwork for a more inclusive and resilient society. One of Goh's notable achievements was his role in steering Singapore through the Asian financial crisis of the late 1990s. His prudent fiscal policies and proactive measures helped cushion the impact of the crisis, demonstrating his adeptness in navigating turbulent waters. After 14 years at the helm, Goh made the decision to step down as Prime Minister in 2004, paving the way for a new generation of leaders to take Singapore forward. His legacy as a pragmatic reformer and consensus builder continues to shape Singapore's political landscape to this day. Lee Hsien Loong, the architect of modern Singapore. Lee Hsien Loong, the son of Lee Kuan Yew, assumed office as Singapore's third Prime Minister in 2004, inheriting the mantle of leadership from Goh Chok Tong. His tenure has been characterized by a relentless pursuit of progress and innovation, as Singapore navigates the complexities of the 21st century. Educated at premier institutions both locally and abroad, including Nanyang Primary School, Catholic High School, the University of Cambridge, and the Harvard Kennedy School, Lee Hsien Loong was groomed from a young age for leadership in public service and governance. His early entry into politics and rapid rise through the ranks of the PAP underscored his aptitude for leadership and his commitment to serving the nation. As a Member of Parliament, Minister for Finance, Minister for Trade and Industry, and Deputy Prime Minister, Lee demonstrated his versatility and capability in various ministerial portfolios. Lee's tenure as Prime Minister has been marked by a focus on innovation, economic diversification, and social cohesion. He introduced initiatives such as the 5-day workweek, extended maternity leave, and the Skills Future program to address the evolving needs of Singaporeans in a rapidly changing global landscape. Under his leadership, Singapore has embraced technology and innovation as drivers of economic growth and social progress. Initiatives such as the Smart Nation program have positioned Singapore as a leading hub for technological innovation and digital transformation. Lee's tenure has also seen continued emphasis on education, healthcare, and social welfare, ensuring that Singapore remains a competitive and inclusive society in the 21st century. As he prepares to step down from the premiership in 2024, Lee Hsien Loong leaves behind a legacy of transformation and progress, building upon the foundations laid by his predecessors to shape the future of Singapore. Looking ahead, Lawrence Wong's leadership. As Lawrence Wong prepares to assume the mantle of leadership as Singapore's fourth Prime Minister, he inherits a nation poised at the cusp of new challenges and opportunities. His leadership will be crucial in navigating Singapore through the complexities of a rapidly changing global landscape. Wong's extensive experience in finance, public service, and governance positions him well to lead Singapore into its next phase of development. As Finance Minister and Deputy Prime Minister, he has demonstrated his competence and leadership acumen in steering Singapore's economy through various challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic. As Singapore prepares to transition to a new era of leadership, it is imperative for all Singaporeans to unite behind their new Prime Minister and support him in his efforts to build upon the achievements of his predecessors and chart a course for Singapore's continued success and prosperity. In conclusion, Singapore's journey under the leadership of its three Prime Ministers, Lee Kuan Yew, Goh Chok Tong, and Lee Hsien Loong, has been characterized by resilience, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of progress. As the nation welcomes its fourth Prime Minister, Lawrence Wong, it embarks on a new chapter in its history, guided by the principles of unity, progress, and prosperity. Comment below your thoughts on Singapore's leadership transition and what you hope to see from the new Prime Minister, Lawrence Wong. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more engaging content on Singapore and Asian news and politics.